My newlywed husband hurriedly unbuttoned my collar, but he saw my thick chest hair. He couldn't believe his eyes. He hurriedly grabbed the oil lamp and held it close. In the dim light, the whiskers on my jaw stood out even more clearly. My husband wet his thumb with his own spit, then rubbed my cheek over and over, but the whiskers still stuck firmly to the skin. At that moment, Abel's eyes were full of shock and disgust. I softly told him not to be afraid. Abel angrily pushed me away and spent the night alone in the cafetière. The next day, I pulled myself together and explained to my husband that apart from the thick body hair, my body was no different from other women's. But Abel thought my father and I had deceived him together. He said he would call off the marriage with my father the next day. Just then, some customers came in and broke the tense atmosphere. It was very late. Yet Abel still refused to return to the bridal chamber, so I went to find him myself and suggested that I should be the one staying at the inn. Unexpectedly, my husband humiliated me again. He said resentfully that he only wanted to marry a real woman. I quietly took off the wedding ring and walked out of the town without looking back. The next day, a neighbor found my handkerchief in an abandoned factory. Abel immediately came looking too. When he saw me lying on the ground in a mess, a bit of guilt suddenly rose in his heart. He offered to take me home, and I took the opportunity and went back with him. That day, I learned my husband still had a large debt unpaid, and he might even lose the cafetière. I happened to see a news story in the newspaper about a woman with hands like lobster claws performing in the market, attracting a large crowd of onlookers. An idea suddenly came to my mind, so I gathered up my courage and tentatively told the customers that I could grow a beard just like a man and attract even more attention than that lobster woman. At first, everyone thought I was talking nonsense. I asked them if they wanted to bet with me and raised the stakes from 15 francs to 40 francs at once. My husband hurriedly pulled me to the backyard. I firmly told him this might be the only way to pay off the debt right now. Over the next month, I locked myself in my room every day. My beard grew longer little by little, and the agreed time drew closer and closer. When my husband saw me covered with a full beard again, he looked very shocked and urged me to give up the bet right away, afraid I would be humiliated by the crowd. Of course, I felt fear and unease in my heart. I just wanted to prove that this strange body still had value to my husband. The 1-month period was up. That day, the small safety was packed with town residents. When I slowly walked down the stairs, the whole safe fell terribly silent in an instant. My face was covered with thick hair, exactly the same as a man's beard. I let them touch it freely, without lowering my head or dodging. To my husband's surprise, the townspeople did not laugh at me. Instead, they were moved by my courage and composure. They ordered coffee one after another and actively chatted with me. That day, the cafe's business was busier than ever before. From then on, I no longer shaved and confidently greeted the cafe's customers every day. Even people from the surrounding areas came because of the reputation. Soon, I helped my husband pay off all the debts.